Think Again TV is produced by Centre for Inquiry, Canada's premier venue for secular humanists, atheists, skeptics, and free thinkers.
I'm here today with Mike Evans of the One School System Network. This advocacy group is protesting the spending of public tax dollars on the funding of Ontario's separate Catholic school board. What they are campaigning for is a one secular public school system. Thanks for being here today, Mike.
Thank you for having me.
Why is the One School System Network protesting the funding of Catholic schools?
So our member organizations are united in two core beliefs. One is that funding two separate school systems is a tremendous waste of taxpayer dollars. In fact, we calculate that up to $500 million and certainly hundreds of $1 million is spent on duplication costs, so the cost of having two bureaucratic institutions instead of one. The second belief that we're united in is that segregating children on the basis of their parents' religion is detrimental to their social development, especially in a pluralistic, multicultural society like Canada. And we feel that in order to foster tolerance and cooperation, all children should be schooled together in a multicultural and pluralistic setting that reflects the wider society that they'll eventually be working in.
Okay. Well, there are cases where students who are not Catholic can attend the school. So how does that work in with this idea of collaborating, bringing everyone together?
Yes, it's not a strict rule that that a child has to be Catholic in order to attend a Catholic school, and of course there are exceptions made. However, the Catholic School Board does retain the explicit right to make that decision, and so because they have that right, they often exercise it, and they often do exclude some students in order to bring on Catholic students.
The funding of Catholic schools has been a constitutional right since Confederation. How do you propose to change it?
Luckily, we live in a country that has a constitution that can be amended, and this has happened before. Both Quebec and Newfoundland eliminated their, I would call, archaic constitutional obligations to fund faith-based schools, both during the 1990s. And this can be done with it's called a bilateral constitutional amendment, and it requires the cooperation, the agreement of the province in question and the federal government. So this has been done twice in the last 20 years, and it can be done again, and all it takes is political will.
The One School System Network is hoping to make their protest an annual event.
Think Again TV is produced by Centre for Inquiry, Canada's premier venue for secular humanists, atheists, skeptics, and free thinkers.
CFI Canada coordinates branches and campus groups across the country, runs a public education series, provides secular community services, incorporates cutting-edge multimedia such as blogs, podcasts, and YouTube, and is a regular voice in the press presenting a secular humanist, atheist, and skeptical perspective.